Last time I lit one of these, it almost killed my brother and I. Wow. What's up guys, it's Cody B Pyrotechnics, and today we're going to be shooting off all these fireworks that you're seeing on camera, and we're going to be breaking them all down so you know what each and every one of these does. Don't ask me how the tops of these cakes just magically reappeared and somehow these canister shells got reboxed and the tape put back on perfectly. I don't know. So before we cut the tops off of these fireworks, I wanted to show you their packaging while the whole thing is still together. So we're gonna start with the heat. This is a fountain by Shogun Fireworks. I don't know if there is a description. You can see, I'm gonna get up close here with the camera. You can see some of the pictures on here, like blue and gold chrysanthemum flowers, red stars with white plum flowers, all sorts of good stuff. It looks like we got some crackling in there. Hope you guys can see that. And here's the performance summary, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that on a firework, where they actually break it down. So you've got type, fountains, colors, red, silver, white, blue, gold, and pink. The pink should be pretty cool. That's a really hard color to get. Effects are glitter, chrysanthemum, plum, and stars. It'll be interesting to see what the plum effect is. I know I've seen it in shells, but never in a fountain. Pretty interesting. Sound, crackling, duration 42 seconds on average. So it's pretty cool that they put the time on there. I know how long this one's gonna last. Coming on down, we've got Diamond Sky. This is a 16 shotter by Pyroplanet. And before this video, I probably should have looked up where this brand comes out of. Even in the fireworks store, neither one of us really knew. Because he buys them wholesale. And I don't really know, I guess he doesn't remember where he ordered these from. So it looks like there's a video here you can scan to show you how to safely light this thing. We don't care about that. But it is still pretty cool that they put that on there. Designed in the USA, so I wonder if they mean the label or the effects. Could be both. So here's the performance here. Like jewels from the cosmos, this cake lights up the night. Sky with gold brocade, lights up the night sky with gold brocades and bright white strobe stars. Sounds interesting enough. Shells are pretty big. I don't know if you can hear them in there wiggling around. Then we've got this infamous little 200-gram cake here called Lunatic Chaos. Let me tell you, it is literally chaos. The last time I lit one of these, it almost killed my brother and I, and that was about 2 years ago on New Year's. Maybe if you guys go far enough back on my channel, you can find where I lit this thing. Totally tipped over in the snow and just shot shells everywhere. So this time, I'm definitely gonna secure this when I light it. You can see the effect here is green tail to assorted color coconut tree and crackling rain. Sounds interesting. The last two fireworks here, I'm going to start with this one. The only reason I picked this up is because it's got 41 shots. And look at how small this freaking cake is. So it's called Upheaval by Shogun. Really hope I pronounced that right, who knows. And this is kind of interesting. They didn't do this on the other firework that they made by Shogun. But you can see it's almost like a little video game layout here. Where they talk about the colors here. You got red, blue, peach, and white. That's pretty interesting. It almost looks like a soundboard. I guess I don't really know what you'd call this. Break size is hard. I think that should have just said breaks, but oh well. Fan spread 0, that means there's no angle on that. And if you can reflect it off the light there, you can see that. Not going to read all that, but there's the description if you wanted to pause it. And this is kind of cool here. So shots, 41, and they've got it. See that? Pretty cool. A lot of detail on this thing. Wonder who designed all these. So anyway, can't wait to light this off. This is one of those cakes where the tubes start really small and get bigger as the cake progresses. Like I said before, we are going to take all the tops off of these and show you the bore size and all that good stuff. And lastly, I just had to get these. These are called Ammo Bombers by Mighty Max. I normally can't find small canister shells, which is what these are. We're going to take them out of the box and show you as well. So you can see they're canister shells, but they're really small. I think they're an inch in diameter, so these are always good fun. A while back, I shot these off out of the back of my pickup, and you guys really liked that video. No effects listed on here, and these pictures are obviously bogus. They don't do any of that. No disrespect to the company by saying that. It's just these pictures are professional shells, and everybody should know that. We just talked about all the fireworks. Now let's get the tops removed with my trusty box cutter. So we've got all the tops removed on the cakes and all the shells out of the box. I like to kind of set them up. It looks really cool. So right over here you can see bore size, about 1.25 inches on this one. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I know why this tipped over when I lit it off. As you can see, the shells are coming right up to the top. So this cake is severely overloaded. And when I say that, I don't mean it's overloaded in weight. I'm just saying they probably should have used longer tubes for these shells, because as you can see, they are literally coming right up to the top. Not good for stabilization. You know, they try to put a little weight here in the middle, really not going to do much good. Coming on down over here, you can see all the individual little canister shells. You'll notice they're not labeled, so you're kind of just guessing. But they are numbered, which is kind of strange because nowhere on the box does it tell you, and there was nothing inside, what each number would do. So that's kind of a fail on their part. I would have liked to have known which canister shells do what in this assortment. But the one really cool part about this kit is you get this really slim tube. And normally when I see mini canister shell kits, they come with a cardboard tube. This one is fiberglass, and I love that they take the extra time to do that. And just by switching from cardboard to fiberglass, this tube is going to be a lot more durable, and you can fire all of these with no problem. You could probably even shoot more than 12 canister shells out of that. Alright, moving on down to upheaval here, you can see the 3 rows of 3, and then all these small little tubes. I'll be interested to see if there's comets in here or actual shells. So I'm guessing we're going to get a mix of like comets and mini shells, and then these guys will be larger breaks and sound a little louder. Then coming on down, we've got the heat. This is that fountain. I wanted to take the top off of this to show you that whenever you're shopping for firework fountains, definitely look for the ones that have this fuse that wraps around on the edges. That means the whole finale is all these tubes, and it's going to look really epic. So I think these 3 are going to go slow, and then once it, of course, hits this green fuse and comes down, the little finale is going to rip around the whole cake and send up a ton of crackle. At least that's how it's been in the past. I don't know. We're going to go shoot these off now. Alright guys, we got all of the fireworks set up besides the artillery shells, which we're going to go somewhere else to do. I don't want to do them here. So let's go ahead and start with the heat. See what that does. Beautiful fountain. All right, now let's hit Lunatic Chaos, and Redbeard's fireworks showcase is gonna kill me for this, because normally I'd be using the musket shot. Sorry about this, man. All right, let's hope that doesn't tip over. I gotta say, it's a pretty nice little cake when it doesn't tip over. All right, here goes Upheaval by Shogun. Ooh, really cold out here tonight. That was really cool. Awesome little whistling mines on that thing. That is definitely one of my new favorite little cakes. Very cool. And last but not least, the biggest of the 4. Let's do Diamond Sky by Pyroplanet. And then I gotta go warm up or my fingers are gonna freeze off. Wow. man, those brakes were mean. Hope you guys enjoyed. Well guys, unfortunately we are gonna have to save the canister shells for another video. As you can see, it got kind of windy out. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm kind of glad I did, because it gives me an idea for a future video, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you guys are interested as to where I bought these fireworks, you should definitely check out my fireworks shopping video. I'm gonna link it right up here, and it's also gonna be in the description.